This one is actually extremely difficult and has to do with multiplayer. Hello, welcome to Gamer Review. My name is Jean Mark, and today I'll be asking you the question, should I buy Sea of Thieves or Far Cry 5? Whew, I don't know. Both of these are multiplayer games. Sea of Thieves, I've actually been kind of hyped about. The only problem is I do not own an Xbox One. So if I get Sea of Thieves, it'll be completely off of Windows 10. Specifically, yeah, the Windows program or on PC. So yes, my wife also has a PC, so I would be specifically buying it and playing it for my wife. Unfortunately, Far Cry 5, on the other hand, does have a multiplayer aspect, but you cannot do couch co-op with Far Cry 5. You can only have 2 players per game. I thought it was 4. I was wrong. It's just 2 players per campaign on Far Cry 5. So I think that's a bit of a misstep because we've been playing a 4-player zombie campaign, Black Ops 3 Zombie Chronicles. So it's a little upsetting that we're not able to do this. But it's fine. Far Cry 5 has done a lot of things. Let me switch over to Sea of Thieves, though. Sea of Thieves has a lot of interesting things going on with it, like talking, sailing around, choosing to fight people, not choosing to fight people, raiding things. It really depends on how many people are going to be playing with you, how many people are in the server, because I heard that's when the game gets fun. You can go on islands, you can loot treasure chests, and then whenever you're done looting those treasure chests, you can build up your ship and everything, but then you have to worry about other people. So I don't know if Sea of Thieves actually be fun. It'll be frustrating. What if you're constantly getting trolled by the same people? But I heard it was balanced because you can't really upgrade your weapons, and they keep that kind of balance. So, you'd really just have to be good at the game in order to beat people. I saw a few live streams and it looked fun. Far Cry 5, on the other hand, great. The last Far Cry I played was Far Cry 2, so I don't really have a handle. Oh, and Far Cry Blood Dragon. Great game. What a great game. But anyway, so Far Cry, it's a fun series. I know a lot of people that love Far Cry. They can't wait till the next one came out. Since the 3rd Far Cry came out, and I heard good things about Primal, believe it or not. Far Cry. There's just so much in it. I went over to the Far Cry website. I looked over it. A lot of interesting things there. A lot of interesting areas. Handling animals. You can build up animals to work with you. You can have them as pets. You can do the same thing with other human beings. You can have human beings kind of help you along with your quest. And on Sea of Thieves, you can't really do that. You're just, whoever is playing with you is the person that's playing with you. You can go out and kill skeletons and still loot. And I like the idea that you're fighting supernatural things in order to get the treasure. But I'd also like to see, what if you could work together with someone and split treasure? I don't know if you're able to split it because it's usually just one treasure chest, so I don't know. But man, both of these are good, and the only reason I want either one of these games is for the multiplayer reasons. Me and my wife do not have 2 PS4s, so playing Far Cry 5 would have to be a single player or playing with one of my friends, John Bowers. So I don't know. Man, my wife loves pirates. Pirates are fine. I prefer ninjas over pirates. And there are a lot of fun pirate games. For instance, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is one of my favorite games of all time. So I don't mind playing as pirates, but the pirate in itself, I would never dress up as one. I think they're dumb. And they're actually mean people in their day. Interesting. 2 interesting games. 2 interesting multiplayer games. And Sea of Thieves there's no single player anything on it. I think that's another problem with Sea of Thieves, is that I wish there was a single player campaign you could play through, but it's all multiplayer. Everything you do is multiplayer. I wish there was at least even a 2 to 3 chapter. I would want 5 chapter introduction to where it's just you playing by yourself and you're just kind of learning the controls and you're learning how to steer the ship and you're learning how to shoot and just stuff like that, instead of just going boom, multiplayer, have fun. And maybe there's something like that, but it's not chapters, it's just tutorials and everything. But Far Cry 5 looks great. The evil guy looks fantastic. The game looks insane, especially with the different vehicles that you can ride in, the airplanes and everything. And it just looks very, very intense. And it just seems like 2 different intensity levels. Like Far Cry 5 seems like very intense, very serious, got to kill these people, you got to get this stuff done, or are you going to have a dog? On the other hand, you have Sea of Thieves, where it's just kind of a fun romp, and you can drink alcohol and you get all dizzy if you drink enough, and you can go dive underwater, and you put yourself in a cannon and get shot out to the other boat, and it just seems like a fun time. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It also seems easier to figure out the Far Cry 5, which usually the Far Cry games have a pretty good leveling up system, and Sea of Thieves does not. It's all about getting that loot and getting that money. It's very interesting, a hard decision. It really depends on your friends, you know, which one you go with. Which one is your friend going to get? And are you just going to play Far Cry for the single player? And would you just get Sea of Thieves for multiplayer? Probably. Thank you for watching Game Rating Review. My name is Sean Ward. Please hit the like, subscribe, what would you see. This is a very difficult decision about which one should I buy.